Hey, my little pudding pups. Alright, so I am doing this video today about my magical morning method. I've been promising this video for, a little while now, and I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted, everything to be amazing, but then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to jump on here and I'm just going to get it done because I think it is such a powerful thing that I need to share it ASAP, okay? So, as I said, magical morning method. This is a routine, a ritual, a method, whatever you want to call it, that you can do every morning to set yourself up to have a good day, okay? So I'm totally inspired by Gala Darling. I love her work. Tony Robbins. There's so many people out there in the self-help, spiritual world that talk about having a morning routine because, as I said, it sets you up for the day. Often what we do, and I am totally guilty of this, is get up, grab my phone, jump on my social media account, check out what's going on. It's just a habitual thing, right? And you're looking at people and you start getting a little bit envious, a little bit jealous. They're off jet setting here, there, and everywhere, or they're going out for breakfast, or you get that people that are just constantly Debbie Downers, constantly my life is shit, this is happening, screw you. And without even realizing it, a lot of the time we're just absorbing their energy before we even get out of bed. All right, so instead of being in a joyous state, which is what we all want to be in, we absorb this negativity. We're like, whatever, get up, and that continues throughout the day. So we want to put ourselves in a great state of mind. But the thing is, a lot of people that do these types of techniques and methods and stuff will be like, you must do it the second your eyes open, before your feet hit the ground, yada, yada, yada. And whilst I understand the intention behind that, and I think it is amazing if you can do that, please, please, please do. But for me, I'm a mum. So my kids can come bawling in that door at any given moment. I could need to rush out there for something, right? So I'm not necessarily going to get it done the first second that I wake up, okay? This is where I like the method that I use because it is flexible as long as you are doing it within the morning, okay? Now, I'm going to get into it. Okay. So the first thing that I want you to do is to do a breathing technique. Now, I love Tony Robbins' one, and I'm going to demonstrate it to you. I'm going to look like a weirdo. Who cares, right? But who cares? So many people are like, oh, I want to do these things, but I look a little bit strange. But seriously, if it's going to make you feel better, who gives a shit? Just do it, right? So I'm going to sit back so you can sort of see me. So start with your hands up like this. And as you bring down, exhale through your nose. You'll naturally inhale as you put your hands back up. So ready? We're going to go, I know it's going to look weird. Close your eyes and go. Right? So I want you to do that for 30 counts, right? 30 of those. If for whatever reason you don't like that style of breathing, you have sore shoulders, you're pregnant, you've got spinal issues, whatever, place your hand over your heart and just take deep breaths, okay? In, out, right? Once you have done those 30, I want you to have your hands on your heart and I want you to set your intention for today. So it's just make it as basic or as complicated as you want. It's totally up to you. But today I want to experience joy and I want to see love and I want to feel all those good, yummy, delicious emotions. Okay? And just sit in what that's going to feel like for a couple of seconds. Okay. Then we're going to move on to the next part. And here is Gala Darling. As I said before, I love her work. She does something very, very similar to this, but once she's completed it, she sends it to her friend. Now, I don't do that part, but I'll get into it anyway. So grab your phone. I would grab my phone, but my phone's recording this. Grab your phone, go to your voice memos, and I want you to think of 2 things that you are so grateful for, okay? It can be little things or big things. Sometimes people really fixate on the big things that they're grateful for and they skip the little stuff. Now, that's all well and good, but then, it's the little things that create the big stuff, and it's the little things that bring people joy in life quite often, okay? So we don't want to skip over that all the time. So for me, it could be, I am so grateful this morning that I was able to contact my sister and she was able to take my kids to school for me. It alleviated so much stress and so much pressure, and I'm just so grateful that she did this for me, right? So I want you to think of two things and talk like that on your voice memo, record it. Then I want you to think of 2 things that you want to bring into your life, that you desire, that you want to manifest. Again, it can be little things. Like it could be like, oh my God, I absolutely love the new candles that I got. They smell divine. My house smells so delicious and it just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside every time I walk into the room, okay? Or it could be something like, oh my God, I am just so happy that I got the job of my dreams. The pay packet is exactly what I wanted and more. And I know that things are absolutely working in my favor and my life is changing for the better. You get the picture, right? So record those things on your phone, whatever. So as I said, Gala Darling, she then sends it to her friend sends one back. I don't do that. I have it on recording and then I play it throughout the day. I just pop my headphones in, I put it on, and I listen to it as I'm going about doing my business, okay? I don't fixate on it, or don't go, okay, oh, I stuttered a little bit there, or blah, blah, blah. Just put it in, listen to it, go and do my thing, okay? This sets you up. You're doing the breathing, you're doing the physical thing. The power of your breath is insane. Like, go and look up how powerful your breath actually is, right? You're setting your intention, you're holding your heart, you're coming from the heart space, your love space. You're setting your intention for the day and you're feeling that feeling. A lot of the time when people are doing this sort of stuff, they just say it, they're like, oh yeah, this is really great, okay, I'm so grateful for this, blah, blah, blah. The whole point is to get into feeling what you're saying, right? As you're doing it. Then we're talking about our desires, and we're talking about the stuff that, we're talking about what we're grateful for, because the attitude of gratitude is everything. You cannot be angry, you cannot be sad, depressed, anxious if you are actually in a real state of gratitude, because the 2 can't coexist together, okay? And when we're talking about the things that we want, that we desire, and we're talking as though they already exist, that is magnifying the attraction and bringing it into our lives, okay? So I love that we record this stuff, because then you can go back and be like, oh my God, that actually came to fruition. That actually happened. And you can see your progress over time, okay? So simple. Your breathing technique, do your crazy looking weird breathing thing, or just, if that's not for you, place your hands over your heart, do your breaths. Do that for 30 counts, right? Set your intention. 2 things that you're grateful for, 2 things that you want to exist or bring into your life, and speak of them as though they already exist. All the amazing, incredible people throughout history have done this. It's like priming themselves. Fighters, they prime themselves before a fight. Prime yourself before your day. All right. I love you all. Bye.